Hi, you guys. Thanks for joining us. This is my friend Joe. Well, my name's Melissa Brown. You see my videos. I don't know. I'm kind of a video addict, my friends tell me. But my name's Melissa Brown. My husband and I, we homeschool our 6 kids. We travel all over as much as we can. We're entrepreneurs, and this, my friend Joe here, she's one of the people that got me started with our food truck when we had our crate trailer. Her and her husband really gave us a lot of advice and helped us a lot with that. And so when we found something, we had to call them. And so I really wanted Joe to share with you guys her story and what her results that she's been having. And yeah, so this is Joe, and she's going to tell you about her story, how she's been feeling, and what's going on with her these days.
Thanks, Melissa. My name's Joe Bingham, and about a year ago I was diagnosed with 7 lesions on my brain. At the time, I was a mess, and I did find a good neurologist, and he put me on some really great pills, and what it did was turn me into a zombie that couldn't remember which day it was or anything. So Melissa called a couple of months ago, and she said, Joe, you got to try this. And I said, okay, yeah, I will. Something's got to help. I can't take this handful of pills every day anymore. I just can't do it. I couldn't play with my grandkids. I didn't do anything except sit on the couch and wish that tomorrow would bring a better day. So we got involved with Melissa and her husband Ryan, and I started taking the pills that we're doing now. And what I really loved about it was all natural. And because the synthetics that the doctors were giving me messed up my whole system. And I don't know about you, but when your system is messed up, you don't feel like doing anything. I now, 2 months later, and I'm happy to say, went to the neurologist today and blew his socks off. My blood pressure is perfect. My heart rate is perfect. I'm almost 60 years old. My oxygen level is at 98%, which might not be a big thing, but I've smoked for 40 years. So I know that all that tar and nicotine is coming out of my lungs. I am down to a half a pill a day. I don't take the whole handful of pills anymore. I ride jet skis and my grandson's motorcycle, which I haven't done for 40 years. I do feel 20 years younger. I don't have, when we go out on the road with our concessions business, I don't have the 2 days of laying in bed wishing that I could do something else for a living. I am enjoying life again. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, this is the best thing in the world, because you only get one trip, and you may as well enjoy it while you're here.
I love that. I'm so excited. So I want to hear more about your neurologist appointment. So you went in.
He's going to email me because he is so excited about my results. He said, you've got to be kidding me. He said, okay, I'll write you a prescription for all your drugs. And I said, hold up. I don't need all those drugs. I'm taking a half a pill a day. And he looked at me and said, what?
I love that.
I said, yeah, I have taken myself, you don't have to write the, one prescription and half a pill a day, not 4 pills a day on that one prescription.
That is awesome.
I don't need all that other stuff. And he was blown away. He said, here's my email address. Tell me what you're doing. His nurse, I explained to his nurse, this is, she's about my age. And she said, what are you doing? And I said, this is what I'm doing. And she said, can I like you on Facebook? Will you be my friend? Will you tell me what you're doing? And I said, absolutely.
Yeah. So Joe Bingham, and we'll have her contact information in this, and you can definitely reach out to Joe or reach out to me, and we would really love to show you what we are doing. It does there's some education that goes with it, right? So it's like, it's a natural product. It has been around though. We have over 12 patents on it. We've had over 20 universities studying it. So there is a lot of science to back it up. But still, you know, it's a little scary, I think, for a lot of people doing something for the first time, you know? And so that's what we really want to share with you, some people and their firsthand experiences. So you talked about the lesions on your brain. What was that? How was that affecting your life?
How was it affecting my
Yeah,
life?
like before you got on those other medications, what was going on with you?
I sat on the couch, shaking. Hello. The joys.
Yeah.
I sat on the couch, shaking like a leaf. I would cry myself to sleep because that was the only time I didn't shake. They didn't know if I had MS, if I had Parkinson's, they didn't know. So when I say that the neurologist found me gave me the right medication, it wasn't just gave me the right medication. I went for 6 months because we live in a rural part of Montana. You don't get in to see a neurologist for months and months. And the fine doctors that I was going to, they tried, but they didn't know.
Yeah.
I went through CT scans, I went through MRIs, I went through what's wrong with her. And when they found the lesions, then they knew. And they knew that this was what was pressing on my brain. But the stuff that I take now, it's helping to renew my cells so that I don't have to worry about that. It's getting rid of all the junk in my body, that I don't have to worry about this affecting me anymore. And that's what's making me young again.
Yeah.
I feel like living again. And
I love it. I love it. It's so exciting. Like I've been telling other people, it's almost like a drug to me to be able to hear your story. You know, to be able to like spend my days helping people have that story. It's so cool. Joe cracks me up all the time because I'll call her and be like, "How you doing?" "Oh, Melissa, I am sick." And I'm like, "Oh no, what is wrong with you?" She's like, "I just washed all my windows inside and out and I cleaned my carpets." Like, I haven't done that in years. Something's obviously wrong with me. And she calls me one time, "Guess what I did? Guess what I did today or yesterday?" And I'm like, "What'd you do?" She's like, "I was pounding fence posts with my bad shoulder." I mean, she had injured it and couldn't raise her arm up, was really struggling with that. And how's your shoulder now?
Fantastic. I'm packing around 20-pound bags of ice again.
I'm sure her husband's happy about that. Got her back to work. So,
that's the other thing.
yeah.
All the pills that they stick you on, you can't remember anything. I mean, it's like you're in a fog. Mm-hmm. And you're the person, I don't know about other women, but I know in our family, mom is the person that takes care of everything. Mm-hmm. Everybody depends on mom. And now all of a sudden, after 40 years, you can't remember anything. You can't remember what day it is. You can't remember, did you pay a bill? You can't remember. And that, I think that killed me the most because nobody could depend on me anymore. Mm. And because I didn't know.
This is the question. Kayla is asking, did she have any pain?
Migraines. When it first started, my right foot was turned in, and I would fall down all the time.
Interesting.
All the time. That summer, when it really started to go wacky with me, I mean, I had no knees left in any of my pants. I really didn't, because I would fall down all the time trying to keep up, trying to keep
like
going.
A balance thing?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. And when I finally just gave in to the fact that, I mean, the migraines were, and I've never been, I've been a very active person. I worked heavy highway construction. I put in culverts. I was a flagger. That's what kind of a life. Always outside, always doing. Nothing was going to stop me. I may not be able to do it the same way that a man can do it, but by golly, I'll figure out some leverage and do it that way. We built our homes. I mean, we built log cabins. I was not a conventional woman, I guess. I didn't sit behind a desk unless I could get away with it, and that wasn't often. So I've always been very, very active, and then to just cut me down like that, it was awful.
And you said you had migraines?
Oh,
Did you
bad
have those?
migraines. Don't get me out of bed. Don't. Yeah, with the bucket beside the bed and the cold compress on your head, and please God, please take me. Yeah, that bad.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and like I said, it was a godsend that I found the neurologist that I did, but the fog that the drugs gave me wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
It was, for a woman, this is bad. I gained 30 pounds since I started taking these 2 months ago. I'm happy to say 15 pounds are gone.
All the little things add up, and sometimes you don't notice them. You know, it's like
Yeah.
a lot of times we notice what's wrong with us, but I find a lot of my customers, I'll have to say, well, is this bothering you anymore? Oh, no. Like, I mean, even Joe was one where I was talking about my sister has a shoulder injury, and it has gotten significantly better, and she was watching me say that, and she... Oh my goodness!
Yeah, wow, it's gone.
Yeah. So that's just fun, because sometimes we forget those things. So, yeah, well... Thank you for sharing with everybody,
Well, thank
because I think you're giving some people hope today. You know,
There is just nothing in the world that is. At first, I looked, and my husband and I discussed it, and I thought, you know what? To have energy and to feel good again, what is that worth? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell everybody about it, anyways, because I feel so good.
yeah,
I want to go out and do everything that I did 20, 30 years ago. And to me, that's just, you can't put a price on that.
no,
Like I said, you get one life, man. Go have fun. And you can do it.
yeah.
You can do it again. And
And if you're struggling right now, we would love to help you so that you can have these kind of
Absolutely.
results also.
oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a
Okay.
great day. Talk to you soon.